Okay, starting with our warm up. We got our arms coming up and down, getting that full range of motion into our shoulders. And then let's go ahead and start swinging it left to right. Get that little step in, maybe that little bit of a neck stretch. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. 4. And then we will go ahead and stop it outside of our hips. Let's bend it straight over. Feel that pull in the back of your legs, stretching out your hamstrings. And then let's go ahead, bend those legs into that nice deep squat. Hands are up to push those knees out. We'll go ahead, bring our arms overhead, stand it on up and repeat. Bend it over, touch the floor if you can. And then go ahead, bring it down, nice deep squat, hands up, open up those hips by pushing those knees out. We just have one more, arms overhead, stand it on up, bend it on over, last time. Really get that nice deep stretch into your hamstrings, and then bring it down nice and low, hands up. We are twisting it to the right, bringing that right arm straight up, look up at the fingers. Then let's go ahead, bring it down, switch sides, left arm up, twist it to the left, looking straight to the sky. And then let's bring it on down, push out the knees one last time. And then we will go ahead, bring our arms overhead, stand it on up. Next, we are coming into our high plank, step it back. And then we are gonna lower the hips down, stretching out our core, looking straight up. And then we will raise the hips up, right forward. And then switch, left foot now. Go ahead, bring it on back, high plank, lower the hips down, look up to the sky. Nice deep inhale. Exhale it, hips up, right foot forward. And then the left. Just have one more. Let's step it on back, lower the hips down. Take a nice big inhale, look up to the sky. And then go ahead, exhale it, hips up, right foot first. And then we will go ahead, switch it to the left, last time. Let's step it on back and bring it up nice and slowly. We will go ahead and get started with our workout. We have three movements as always into our strength circuit. We will start on the floor in a high plank position. We got a rocket launcher push up with a pause. So coming into that high plank, we're gonna push our hips back, bend those knees right before they touch the ground, bring it back forward, have those shoulders over your hands, come on down to that push up, hold it for 2 seconds, and then press it up, bring it back, and then repeat. If you need to, you can modify it by coming back to that rocket launcher, come to that high plank, drop it down on your knees, and then come to that pause. Then our second exercise, we will be standing, and if you have weights, this is when you will grab them. We have thrusters, slow tempo thrusters. So hips will be, or feet will be hip width apart. If you have your weights, you're gonna hold them over your shoulders. We are coming down nice slow tempo of 4. So for 4, 3, 2, 1, you're gonna pause it for 2 seconds, and then you're gonna power it up nice and quickly. Bring it back down, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it for 2, and then power it up. Then our last exercise, we got our bridge walkout. So onto our backs with our legs bent, feet flat. We're gonna raise the hips up, nice straight line. Do not overextend. You just want it nice and straight. Keeping the hips up. We got our heels down, toes up. We're just gonna walk out the heels as far as you can while keeping your hips up. And you're gonna bring it back into that bridge, lower it down, and then repeat all the way out and then all the way back in. But first we will start with our rocket launcher push-up. We got 2 rounds. Our first round is 2 sets, 35 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. So go ahead, bring it down into that push-up position. Again, we're gonna come back to that rocket launcher, bring it forward. When you come down to that push-up, just hold it for 2 seconds before you press it on up. We are getting started in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, push it back. Bring it forward, come on down. Hold it for 2, then press up to repeat. Making sure you're leading with that chest, not your forehead. And again, if you need to, you can always modify it down onto your knees into that push-up. We just have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go ahead and rest. One more set, starting in 10 seconds. Same exercise. Make sure those fingers stay nice and apart. We're coming up in 3, 2, 1. Push it back, bend those knees. Bring it forward, come down, hold it, and then press it up. Make sure as you're in that push-up, those elbows are not flaring out too far. You want a nice 45 degrees or less. "15 seconds, more than halfway there. Two, 1, go ahead and rest. And we will grab those weights if you have them. Stand it on up. We're coming down, count of 4. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Press it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for that extra second. Then press it up nice and quick. 2, 1. Hold it. Press it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it and up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it and up. Go ahead and rest. Got one more set. Grab that quick sip if you need it. And then bring it back into position with those weights if you have them. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 2, up. 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 Got last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Bring it to the floor on our backs in that bridge position. We're gonna lift the hips up and walk those heels out as far as you can. In 3, 2, 1. Hips up. Walk the heels out, toes up as far as you can go while keeping those hips up. Then bring it back in, lower it to reset, and then repeat. Make sure you keep those hips nice and level, nice and even. You just have 10 more seconds. 2, 1, go ahead and rest. If you want a little bit of an extra challenge and you have a light enough weight, you can hold that over your pelvis. Just make sure you keep it nice and even. We got 3, 2, 1, hips up. Walk those heels out. Bring it back in, lower it down, and then repeat. We are halfway there. 10 seconds, and then we're going to turn it over for our second round. 2, 1. Turn it over. We are in push-up position. 1 set this time. 45 seconds of work though. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push the shoulders back, bend those knees, bring it forward, come down, hold it, and press it up. Just 1 set. This is our final set. We got 30 seconds remaining. If you need to, you can always modify those push-ups down to your knees. Guys are looking good, Alex. We have 15 seconds. 10 more seconds. Can you get that last rep in with 4, 3, 2, 1. We can rest. Whew. 20 seconds to rest this round. And then we are going to grab those weights, stand it on up for our slow tempo thrusters. Whew. We are hip width apart, bringing it down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Bring it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Bring it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Overhead. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Overhead. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Overhead. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep holding it a little bit longer and then press it up. That's it. We are resting, coming onto our backs for our bridge walkout. Final set, and then our nice long 60 seconds. Heels are walking it out, hips up, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips are up. Walk those heels out only as far as you can while keeping the hips up and level. "20 seconds remaining. And then we get our nice long break before we move into our cardio circuit. Only 5 seconds to go. Last rep. Go ahead and rest. Sit it on up. Grab that water towel off if you need to. And then we're going to move it into cardio. Our 3 exercises are all exercises we've done before. If you've taken my class, we have curtsy lunges, stepping it back to that curtsy, and then you're just gonna hop it over, nice quick switch of the feet. Then our second exercise, we have a walking burpee where we are jumping it far forward, landing in that squat position, feet flat, hands down, chest to the floor, press it up, and then walk those hands back, and then we are repeating that movement. And then our last exercise, lateral bound shuffle, starting with that knee up. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and on that 5th one, that knee comes up. Nice quick feet. We are gonna get it started with our curtsy lunge hop. So go ahead, bring it standing. Gonna step it back. Remember to keep those hips nice and forward. Jump it up. Nice quick little switch of the feet. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Bring it up. Nice quick switch. Keep those hips nice and forward. Do not rotate. Remember, we have 2 sets in the first round. 35 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Come all the way down into that curtsy lunge, stopping right before that back knee hits the floor. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and rest. One more set. We are starting 7 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Step it back, hop it up, and switch. Make sure that leading leg, the knee doesn't cave in, push it out. "20 seconds to go." Go at whatever pace you need to. 10 seconds to go. And then our walking burpees, one of my all-time favorites. 2, 1. Let's rest. We're gonna jump it far forward. Make sure you land in that squat, feet flat. Whew. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop it forward, hands down, chest to the floor. Press it up. Walk the hands back to repeat. If you need that low impact, instead of jumping, you're just gonna squat, walk it forward. Then place your hands down and repeat everything else the same way. 10 seconds to go. Got 3, 2, 1. We can rest. Whew. Bring it back to your edge of the workspace. We're gonna jump it forward, land in that squat, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's long jump it, hands down, chest to the floor. Keep those elbows tucked by your sides. Guys are doing awesome. Again, if your wrists start to hurt you, you can always make that fist to keep them nice and neutral in just over 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we can rest. Whew. Still coming, edge of your workspace. We got a high knee, 5, quick feet on that 5th one. Knees coming up, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, up. Once you got that countdown, you can just pick up the pace however fast you need it. Should be staying on your toes in those quick feet, and then coming nice and flat when you bring that knee up. Bringing that knee up to waist level at the end. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and let's rest. Whew. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale it out. One more set. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee up. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. After this, we are starting our second and final round for our cardio. One, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. Single digits, almost there. We got 5 seconds. Let's rest. Whew. Second round, only one set, but it's 45 seconds of work this time. Curtsy lunge hops. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back, keep those hips forward, hop it up, and switch. Only one set, our final set for each of these movements. Bring it all the way down. Keep that back nice and straight. "20 seconds to go, more than halfway there. And then we get that extra 5 seconds added to our rest in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Grab a quick sip if you need it. And then we are coming into our long jump, walking burpee. Bring it to the edge of your workspace. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump it forward. Hands down, chest to the floor. Press it up. Walk the hands back. Or if you're doing that low impact version, bring it down to a squat. Duck walk it forward. Then bring the hands down and repeat everything else the same. Make sure you're landing with your feet flat. If you're landing on your toes, jumping just a bit too far forward. Only 5 seconds, our last rep. 2, 1, and we are resting. Whew. 1 more set, and that is our lateral bound shuffle. On that 5th one, that knee comes up. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Quick feet, and then up. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. Once you find that rhythm, pick the pace up if you can. This is it. We get that 60-second break after this. Gotta work for it. Just over 10 seconds. Keep it moving. Nice quick feet on those toes. And then we are flat with that knee up. 2, 1. We can rest. Whew. Grab your water towel off. And then we're going to bring it to the floor. Whew. For our core circuit, 3 moves as always. We are going to start with our legs in the air, hands by our head. We're going to bring our hands up to touch the toes, lay it back down, and then we are switch kicking the legs down, then bringing it up to that toe touch to the scissor kicks, making sure as you do those scissor kicks, pull that belly button in, make that lower back nice and flat. Then our second exercise, we will stay on our backs, keep those legs extended, keep your hands by your head as we come up for a cross body sit up. So your back is coming completely off the ground, and then you are twisting to bring that elbow and that opposite knee together, laying it back down, and then switching sides. If you want that challenge, you can keep your feet hovering off the ground the entire time. But if you don't want that challenge, you can just keep your heels down. And then our last exercise, we are in a high plank position, hands under those shoulders. We're doing a 3-way plank. So you got a cross body to a forward, to that outside spider crunch. And then you're switching cross body, forward, and then outside. Those are 3 movements. Go ahead, bring it on your back. Legs extended straight up in the air, hands by your head. And if you want that extra challenge, you can hold a weight in your hands to bring it up to touch your toes. And then we are switch kicking it down. Again, 2 sets, 35 seconds of work, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach for the toes, bring it down. Switch kick those legs right before they stop the floor. Bring it up, tap the toes, and then switch kick. Keep that lower back nice and flat. As you come up for that toe touch, bring those shoulders off the floor. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and rest. We got one more set. Legs nice and straight in the air, tapping our toes, reaching our fingers up in 3, 2, 1. Reach for the toes, bring it down, switch kick those legs. Only bring those legs as far down as you can before your back begins to arch, or right before they touch the floor, whichever comes first. We have 10 seconds. 2, 1, let's rest. You can drop the legs down, keep them extended. Keep those hands by your head. We're bringing our back completely off the floor and then twisting so our elbow touches our opposite knee. In 2, 1, bring it up. And again, if you want that extra challenge, you can keep your feet hovering off the floor the entire time. Just make sure you're keeping your chin off your chest into this sit-up. 10 seconds to go. 2, 1, let's rest. Grab that quick sip if you need it, and then bring it back down because we are starting our second set of these crossbody sit-ups in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up and twist. Fifteen seconds before we turn it over. 3, 2, 1. Let's turn it on over. High plank. Hands should start right underneath those shoulders. 3-way cross body forward, then out to the side, starting in 3, 2, 1. Knees up, bring it across, then forward, then outside, then switch legs. Keep the butt down. Keep those shoulders directly above your hands. Single digits. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's rest. Shake out the shoulders if you need to. And then we're going to bring it back into our plank position in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are up, cross, forward, outside, switch legs, cross, forward, outside. We have 10 more seconds. And then we're going to turn it back over in 3, 2, 1. Let's turn it onto our back for our toe drop to our scissor kicks. 1 set, 45 seconds of work in 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it up. Bring it back down. Switch kick those legs. Last time, we're going to do any of these movements today. 10 more seconds. 2, 1, go ahead and rest. Drop those legs down. Keep those hands by your head. We have our cross body sit-ups. Keep the chin off the chest. We have 7 seconds. Whew. Sitting up and then twisting. 3, 2, 1. Backs off the floor. And then elbow to that opposite knee. Just over 20 seconds to go. Halfway there. And then we just have one final set after this. One final exercise. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's turn it over. Hands and toes. Our 3-way plank. We are bringing it across, then forward, then outside. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees up, cross, forward, out to the side. Switch legs, cross, forward, out to the side. Keep the hands directly underneath your shoulders. Butt should be down. Pull that belly button into your spine, nice straight back. Our final 20 seconds. We have 10 more to go. This is it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go ahead and rest. Whew. Grab that quick sip of water, towel it off, and then we will go ahead and get into a quick little cool down. We will start in our child pose position. Knees apart, feet together, arms nice and extended, palms down, chin to chest. And then let's go ahead, press it forward into our cobra, just like we do with our warm-up, hands under those shoulders, looking up to the sky, nice big inhale. And then go ahead, exhale it back to our child's pose position. Let's go ahead, walk those hands over to the left, stretching out our upper right back. And then let's go ahead, walk those hands over to the right. Let's bring it back center and come on up into quadruped position, hands and knees. We will step that right foot forward into our low lunge, making sure our knee and ankle are aligned. And then we're just going to sink into our hips. Go ahead, keep that left hand down, and we're going to bring that right hand up, twist into the right, look up at the fingers. And then let's go ahead, bring the hands down. Let's push our hips back, extend that right leg, lift up the toes, fold it forward into this hamstring stretch. 3, 2, 1. Push the hips back, drop the right toe, step that right foot back, switching sides, left leg forward now. Align the ankle and the knee, and then sink those hips down, stretching out our hip flexor. We got our right hand down, left hand is coming up. Look up at the hand. And then go ahead, bring it back down. Let's push the hips back, extend the left leg, lift up the toes, fold it forward. 3, 2, 1, push the hips back, Step that left foot back. And we are going to pick up the knees, coming up into a downward dog, upside down V position. Push those shoulders back as we pedal out our heels, stretching out those calves. Then we will go ahead, walk our hands back to our feet. Try and touch the floor. If you can't, it is okay to bend your knees so that you can. One final hamstring stretch. And then we're going to go ahead, take a nice big inhale, reach for the sky, come on up. Bring those hands together, interlock the fingers, come on down to your chest, and then press those palms away from you, round out the back. And then go ahead, inhale the hands back overhead, exhale, then down, bringing your hands behind the back, interlock your fingers one more time, and then go ahead, raise those hands up to stretch out your shoulders. 3, 2, 1, bring it back down, release, and take one more inhale up. Exhale that left arm down, bend it over to the left. And then go ahead, inhale it back up again. Exhale the right arm down, lean it to the right. And then one more time, inhale it up, nice and tall, reach, reach, reach. And then go ahead, exhale those hands down. That is all I have for class today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want another 20 minutes of core, feel free to join me in ab attack after this. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day.